beauty things, and we're gonna go all through it, starting with something very important, which is so funny. It's flip-flops, and my flip-flops literally broke yesterday. So this is a good one to start with. And we're comparing the Teaks, which is the higher end version. Thank you. Thank you. My son just handed me something that we're going to be getting to in just a minute. So we have the Teaks flip-flops, and then we have the Project Cloud flip-flops. So the Project Cloud are actually a brand that I have, wear, use, love in the sneakers, but I haven't tried the flip-flops. But I will say in the sneakers, the value one, the Project Cloud are really, really good. So I feel like the Teaks, like, you cannot go wrong. They're so good. They have good reviews. They're sleek. They're stylish, but they're $55. And the Project Cloud currently on Amazon at 48% off. They're only $25. So I would love to hear in the chat if you have an opinion about each item, and you can vote save or splurge in the chat and let me know what you think. So the next item is a tank top. So if you've been here for a minute, you know that I love my Pumi brand tank top, which is this one right here. I wear it all the time. It's stretchy, it's double lined, it works as a layering piece, or you can wear it alone. It's $19, and I feel like that is a really good price at $19, especially when you consider the price per wear. So that particular brand, I not only have their tanks, but also I can vouch for their short sleeve tees, their bodysuits, their long sleeve tees. I really, really like them a lot, but I do size up because they're quite fitted to the body, and I don't want to be like so snug like a sausage. So I recommend you size up one, and we're comparing it to the Aurorza tank on Amazon. So if you do want to save a little bit of money, you can opt for the save item, and that one is $11.99. So you're gonna save like $8 by going with that route. So I don't know, I haven't tried that one, so you let me know what you think. Okay, now here's another one that I have both pair and I can attest to. So we're talking jean shorts, which I feel like are so important in the summer months. I live in Houston. It gets incredibly hot and humid, which we are there now. It's been in the 90s. It's already so humid. So we wear jean shorts a lot around here. And I'm comparing two pair, the Levi's and then Zoe Lucky, which is an Amazon seller. So the Levi's are pricier, but again, on Amazon, they're under $50. So I feel like that's actually a pretty good deal for a good quality name brand pair of jean shorts. So these are the Levi's. So cute, button fly, little cutoff, short little cutoff. They don't have much stretch to them, so you wanna get your true size. I wear a 25, but they're cute. They're stylish. They're like just great. And then the Save version are more like, almost like a stretchy knit, like definitely not a true denim. So I feel like with jeans, you do seem to get what you pay for in the quality of the material. But this pair is like perfect for if this is what you want. If you want something super lightweight, super stretchy, easy to move in. I think these are a great brand for that, and they come in several different colors. This is the lighter wash. They've got some distressing, but they're quite comfortable and they're a little bit lighter weight. So again, it's kind of what depends on what you're going for. I wear both of these and I think that, I don't know, I like them both. It just depends on my mood and what I'm going for. Maybe if I want to be a little more stylish with a cute outfit, I might wear the Levi's. Want to be comfy, just going to the beach and bumming around, I might opt for the Amazon brand. So I'm curious what you think with regard to the jean shorts. Okay, then let's move on to jeans. And I feel like this is sort of the same premise. We're talking denim, so we're comparing the Levi's to the Le Sueur brand on Amazon. Again, I have and wear both. The Levi's, they don't have quite as much stretch. but they're a nice quality. I mean, you can't go wrong with Levi's, I feel like. They're nice and opaque, they hold their shape, they're just like a really nice quality jean. And then if I want something that's a little more lightweight, that has some more give, that has some more stretch, I might opt for the Amazon brand. So we're talking $80 versus $40. So half the price, which is a significant savings, I would say. But $79 for the Levi's, I feel like actually isn't too bad for a really nice pair of jeans. And I can attest to they wash well, they hold their shape. This pair that I've had, I want to say I've had it for several years now, and they're still going strong.
Yeah, Levi's last forever, so it's kind of worth it to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, let's talk slides. So these little woven slides have been very, very popular. I have the Steve Madden pair and then the Dream pairs. So I actually have the Steve Madden here, which I think are really nice. They're kind of chic looking with that, what is that, like a knit almost material? Mm-hmm. Nice and flat, you know, comfy. I feel like these look sort of chic and elevated, but you can get a virtually identical for a lot less with the Dream pairs. So I think it's just kind of up to you. And sometimes with shoes, I think it depends on how hard you are on your shoes or how often you're wearing them. Because if it's a pair you're gonna wear every day, obviously shoes, you want them to be comfortable, well-made, well-constructed, and not hurt your feet. So, but with a slide like this, I don't know. I think that they may be a little bit comparable. And let's see, I can't tell what the Steve Madden price is, but I want to say they're about $50.
They're like $50 to $60, I think.
Okay, and then the Dream pairs are on sale today, 38% off, so they're under $18. So that's a really good price. But I will say they go with so much during summer, and they look a little more elevated than if you were wearing a thong or a flip-flop. Okay, the beaded necklaces. These have been so popular, and I have a couple. One that's like a $30 one, and then I have one that's like under 10. And the one that's more expensive is heavier. It's more like beaded discs, and it's a better quality. So I can say that paying the higher price was kind of worth it. But if you're just, you know, it's just a little accessory, you don't want to invest too much money into it, you change them out seasonally, you can get quite a good pair for under 20, under 10 on Amazon. I've got lots of accessories under $10 there. So we're comparing the Kiss Yan beaded necklace, and this one's $31 currently. And then the second one is under 20. And I think they look very similar. Mm-hmm. Don't you think?
They look like identical, and I think I prefer the Coloris.
The cheaper one.
Yeah.
The colors in it, you think?
Mm-hmm. And you can get this one in multiple colors.
Yeah, so I think the Splurge may be the one to go. Carl started following. Thank you for being here. If you hit follow right now, I can see it and say hello to you. So hit follow and I can welcome you here. Okay, swimsuits. It is summer after all. Okay, swimsuits are a big one. You want to be good, feel good. You need quality, you need a good fit, you need a good material, and sometimes I will say swimsuits, you get what you pay for. But these I feel like look so similar. They're that like stretchy, what is it, like not mesh, like spongy.
Crinkly? Yeah,
like a spongy, crinkly material that I feel like is the same material on both. One's 88 and one's 34, and the cut is almost identical. So I should have ordered both of them so I could tell you the winner, but I don't know.
And the color's identical, which is hard.
Yeah, the color's identical, the styles are identical. I have a swimsuit that's like this in a purple, and that material I will say is very like stretchy and pretty forgiving. So yeah, those are good ones. Okay, then we have the bikini. The save is under $10 right now. That's incredible. So And these look so similar. And the Splurge is under 24. So even at a Splurge, such a good price. So this is a triangle style bikini with tie side bottoms. And I think they look almost identical. So yeah, that's amazing. Okay, now let's move into earrings. So I actually have the $9 knot earrings, and I think they are so good, and they look so comparable to the $90 pair. So ladies, save yourself some money and get the $9 pair, I feel like. Mm-hmm. They're so good, and they're pretty lightweight. I can't do heavy earrings. So these make a really nice statement on your ear, like for the office, or if you just want to look a little elevated or polished. These are nice because I don't know if you can see very well. I don't know if it's focusing very well. But yeah, the little gold knot detail, and for under $10, super, super cute. The under $10 are on sale right now, so that's a good price. Okay, I have found so many dresses that have that boho sort of free people vibe, but it's an Amazon seller. And in this case, we've got a sundress with a floral print, and then we have an Amazon seller for $50, and then we have the free people version for $168. And I have to say, I like the less expensive version just as well as the higher end free people version. I feel like the material's nice, the pattern, the color, and a lot of times on free people, I actually find their pieces to run so incredibly big that I either have to size way down or they're just too oversized for me, because their style is quite relaxed as it goes. But I think if you want the look of free people, but you don't want to spend the money, you could definitely go with the save option and save some money there. Okay, this is another good one. The Buddha Girl bangle bracelets that I actually have, the actual Buddha Girl bangles, and I really like them. They are all-weather bangles. The set I've had have literally lasted, have I had them 10 years? I don't know. I've had them quite a long, long time. I have the gold ones, and I've worn them in the ocean, in the pool, all kinds of weather, and they are great, and they fit really well on my smaller wrist, which I think you can order different sizes. Mm-hmm. They're expensive though. I have had friends that have ordered a set and split them, and they just don't wear all of them at the same time. And then the less expensive ones at $14.99. Now I haven't tried this brand, but I have tried another seller of Amazon that were selling similar ones, and the only problem was they were too large for my small wrist. So I just think I would pay attention to the circumference, figure out what size is going to fit you best, and then go with that. But basically these look identical. Sherry's following. Thank you so much for being here, Sherry. I appreciate it. Okay, now let's talk tinted moisturizing sunscreen. And I have experience with both the Save and the Splurge version here. So for years and years, I used the Save version, the CeraVe hydrating, I can't remember if it's mineral, but it's a tinted sunscreen, and it's under $14, and I really like it. I think it works great. It gives nice coverage. It doesn't break me out. And then recently, I tried the Frey. I was out of CeraVe, and I got this one. This is the Glow Me 50 Plus. It's SPF 50, and I love it. It's a tinted moisturizer with SPF, and it's so, so good. It's non-nano zinc oxide, water and sweat resistant, reef safe, vegan. It has antioxidants, argan extracts, mineral SPF, and I get the light medium, which they do have darker shades. So if you are more darker complected, you can try those shades. I think these are both great. I think I prefer this one, if I am being honest, just because of the fact that it has these antioxidants, and I really like the coverage it gives. So it's a toss-up. I don't know. I like this one a lot. But I think the CeraVe is good too. So, I don't know. I guess it depends on your budget, and your personal preference. Okay, and now socks. That's what my son was handing me a second ago. These activewear socks from True Energy. So before I discovered this True Energy brand, I wore the Save version activewear socks. They're under $20 and you get a set of 5, and I really like them. I wore them for years. I work out a lot. I thought they were a great sock until I tried these, and I literally don't even have the Save version to share with you anymore because I got rid of them, and now all I wear is the True Energy, and I have several different styles. But the thing about the True Energy socks is they are made with this technology in their yarn that converts the infrared energy of your body into the socks and then distributes it back into your body as you move. And they are the most comfortable socks I've ever worn, and I feel like my feet do not get all hot and sweaty like they used to. Like my other socks, the Amazon ones, they would be wet afterwards, but I just thought that was normal. But that doesn't happen with the True Energy, so I definitely recommend the Splurge version. They're like $25 for a set of 3. And actually, if you go to the True Energy website, I have a code which is honey25, and you can get 25% off, so they won't be quite as expensive. I also gave some to my fiance, and Natalie, you have them too.
Yeah, I love them. I run in them. I highly recommend them because I feel like if you're working out and running a lot, you need socks that will not give you blisters and will be comfortable.
Right, and I wore them in New York. You know how much walking is done in New York, and my feet were fine. So love the Splurge version of the socks. They're called True Energy. I got them for my fiance, like I said. And then it just occurred to me, I need to get my son some. He's 15, he's an athlete, he does a lot of exercising, he plays football, he's in an athletic camp right now, so I'm gonna get him some, and then we can get his 15-year-old opinion on them as well. Okay, next up we're talking sneakers, and these are more like a stylish sneaker to pair with your outfit. The Dolce Vita is the Splurge, and the Dream Pairs is the more affordable version. And so we kind of touched on this before when we were talking about shoes, and I feel like the Dolce Vita is going to have a little bit higher quality material, but the Dream Pairs is also made with isn't it made with that memory foam cushion?
Mm-hmm. So they're super comfortable.
So they're really quite comfortable, and they are $75 versus $39. So I don't know, I feel like they're comparable, I will say. So maybe I would try the Dream Pairs.
I think I would save on that.
Yeah, I think I would save. Now, if we're talking like a true running shoe, I tend to run in my like Asics or my Adidas, and I kind of swear by them because my feet are really taking a beating. They need something super high quality. But for these just kind of like walking casual shoes, I think we're gonna go for the Save.
I think we could save. Okay,
and sunglasses. We didn't bring them up, but they're in my car and they're in my backyard. We've got a Kate Spade, $123, and then we have the less expensive, 25% off. I want to say they're like about $15, and they're on sale already, daily deal today, 25% off. My daughter has a friend over. I don't know what just happened. I love the Save version sunglasses, and so much so that I bought them on repeat. Which is funny, I couldn't find them, and so I bought a second pair, and I literally just found them yesterday. They were hiding in this like spot in my console of my car that you can't really see. And then now my son drives, and so I happened to be in the passenger seat, which I never am, and I was like, oh my God, those are my sunglasses. So I was really happy to find them. I think they give a nice, coverage as far as sunglasses go, and they look good. They don't pinch my head. You can wear them on top of your head. I love the cheaper sunglasses. And I feel like it never fails. Like when you buy expensive sunglasses, you lose them, you scratch them, whatever. Or you're just so worried about losing or scratching them that you don't wear them. So we're gonna go with the save version here. Okay, next we're talking, I think these are like linen pull-on style pants. And we have the $55 version and the $29 version. I'm definitely gonna go with the save here because I think you're gonna get almost an identical product for a lot less. And the save version is 10% off right now. So they're both like comparable material, comparable style, pull-on waist, elastic waist. I will say I do recommend a pair like this because they're so comfortable. You can style them so many different ways, from a tank, a bodysuit, a button down with a swimsuit. You know, they're a good thing to have in your closet, but I would say save where you can on those. Okay, then we have a crossbody bag. Did we bring mine up? Okay, we've got the actual version I have, which is
$30.
$30. I almost couldn't tell in the carousel because they look so similar. And then we have one that's a little bit more. You guys, go with the save version on this. It's so cute. It looks like a high-end version with the way the style is and the quilting. It has gold hardware, little gold chain, and then a faux leather strap here so you can wear it on your shoulder. It's also quite roomy, or you can wear it crossbody style, like so. I mean, it's definitely a less expensive bag than what you're gonna have for a designer bag, but I feel like especially if you're not carrying it as your everyday bag, which you definitely could, but this is not my everyday bag, and I think $30 is perfectly appropriate and you don't need to spend any more than that. And also I will say the color's nice. Sometimes when you buy a more inexpensive bag, the colors can be kind of off, like lean to yellow or orange or what have you, but this one's a nice true sort of khaki camel tan color. So we're going with the save here.
Mod Girl 329.
Hey Mod Girl, thank you for being here. And then it just says Amazon customers following, so I can't see your name, but if you hit follow, I should be able to say hello to you too. Okay, now we have belts. So we have a Tory Burch belt that's reversible at $198, and then a Sam Edelman. Is that one reversible?
It's not.
Okay, it's not reversible, but it's similar in style. So it's skinny style, and then that one's $55. So I think this is going to be personal preference. Like, I happen to really be a fan of Tory Burch. I carry her bag as my everyday bag. And I asked someone to get me this as a gift one year for, I think, my birthday or something. So I have the Tory Burch version and I really like it. It's reversible to the brown or the back. The little logo belt just pops off, and then you can switch it to the black or the brown side as needed. I think it's super cute, this one, but it's definitely not necessary. I think you're gonna get a very similar look, minus the reversible part, with the save version. So I think the save version, it's by Sam Edelman, who is a really quality brand. I love Sam Edelman sandals, or shoes in particular. I think they're really well made and high quality. And so I would say you don't need to buy the Tory Burch version if you don't want to spend the money, but if you are like me and just particularly like her brand, you'll be happy with the belt. Okay, let's talk about face tanning mist. Now, I'm kind of new to this product, but the one I have and use, I really, really like. It's by Saint-Tropez. And I already am familiar with Saint-Tropez because I use their self-tanning mousse. It's my favorite self-tanner for the body, but I don't use it on my face because I just was concerned with how it would look and if it would break me out. But this is a self-tanning mist that you just simply spray on your face, and then color develops gradually over some time. It smells quite nice, and I really like the natural glow that you get from this one. So I think it's really, really good, and I haven't had any problems with my skin breaking out, which my skin is sensitive and can tend to break out with different products, so I have to really be careful. So the Saint-Tropez is $33, but we did find another one. It's called B-Tan is the brand, and it's only $15. So I can't say which one is better because I haven't compared them both, but I just want you to know there are less pricey options available. So for me, I'm gonna stick with the Saint-Tropez because I really like it. I've had good results with it, and yeah, and no breakouts.
And the Saint-Tropez you can put over your makeup, which is really nice.
Yeah, you can spritz it on over your makeup and you'll still get the same like beautiful